Hello there. Most of you know who I am, but for those of you who don't, I'm John the Bearded Vampire. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. This is part of my fortnightly updates. Something I've been doing since we entered lockdown was I would do a weekly vlog. It seemed fairly popular, so I've transferred it into doing fortnightly vlogs. Just for the sheer point of it. My glasses are a bit wonky. My glasses are wonky. So yeah, this is, I think it's number 8 of my fortnightly vlogs. It could be number 9, I can't remember. You'll see it in the thumbnail anyway, which one it is. So yeah, we'll just get to it. I thought I'd go into this now, Wednesday at 3:22 in the morning. So I'm a bit late doing these. Week 1 on a Monday, I spent virtually all day in bed. For those of you who know me, you will know I suffer from SAD, SAD, seasonal affective disorder. And it hits me very much like a hibernation thing. All I want to do is just hibernate. Oh, pardon me, that'll be the lemonade. Yeah, it hits me very much in the case of wanting to hibernate. So I tend to spend quite a lot of time in bed. Tuesday was very much the same. In regards to Pointless, I'll go through later on. We are back to repeats now on Pointless, the TV show which we watch regularly. So yeah, that's kind of made it easy for me because obviously I have that recall thing that I can do. Wednesday was a dull day, nothing much really happened. Thursday I spent most of my day in bed. Shopping came normal time. It was just a case of get up, put the shopping away, and then go back to bed again. Excuse me, I got all crap in my beard. Friday was an okay day. I chatted to my friend in my stream, or in his stream. Saturday I spent all day in bed. Sunday I spent all day in bed. Ooh, I think I just phased out there, I think. So yeah, that was week 1, basically spending the days in bed. Week 2, Monday again I spent all day in bed. I was getting all day in bed. Tuesday, all day in bed. Someone came to check the fires. I think it was about 3:20 when I got up. And he was already here. It was a PJ day. The 2 years could not be bothered to get out of my pyjamas, so I spent all day in my pyjamas. Again, Wednesday was another PJ day. Thursday I had to get dressed because Thursday was bills day, where I had to go to the shop to pay the bills. But I didn't get up till 2 PM that day. Shopping came as normal. It was a case of get up, do the shopping, and then kind of, you forget what I mean. No, Friday shopping came. Shopping came Friday that week. Sorry. Friday I was up early. Shopping came, and then went back to bed till 4:15. Saturday we had to take out because I'll tell you why in a bit. I had a prawn vindaloo with pea now, not pea now. I had keema rice, a keema naan. I had a couple of meat samosas, a bit of tandoori chicken, a bit of raita, or raita, however you pronounce it. Mum had a chicken korma because she can't handle anything hotter than a korma. Just plain boiled rice, and she didn't have bother having it on. Then we had a bit of pudding, which wasn't really anything special. And we had Mum had a dime milkshake, like a milkshake flavoured with dime chocolate bars, and I had a Ferrero Rocher one. And the reason that we had that was because on Sunday it was my mum's birthday. On Saturday it was just absolute hell for takeaways. I ordered a birthday cake from Just Eat. It should have come for 11:40, but it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon when it came. So they didn't have a very good review of me. The cake itself was like 30 quid. And when we ate it, it was nice, but it wasn't 30 quid nice. For 30 quid, I expected it to be the nicest cake I've ever had. And it wasn't, basically. And then when we had our takeaway, that should have been here for 5:35, and it was 6:15 when it came. You know, so takeaways that day from Just Eat were diabolical. It was just, it really stressed me out because I had to use the phone to phone them up to find out where on earth they were both times. As you know, I hate using the phone. It stresses me out big time. I could have got Mum today, but she didn't have the information, and it was all like a bit kind of a surprise kind of thing. So I couldn't really get her to do it. So yeah, Sunday is my mum's birthday. I won't say how old she was. She won't appreciate that. But I think she's had about a dozen cards. Possibly 10 to a dozen cards. I got her Nadia Hussein's new cookbook, the baking one. We've got Anton Deck's Once Upon a Time autobiography. Then of course there was the takeaway and cake. The cake was 30 quid. The takeaway was £61. Could not believe that. So yeah, that was a bit weird. She got some flowers through the post. That flower in a box, the flowers in a box thing, that's kind of like big enough to fit through your letterbox. Only our letterbox is really small and it wouldn't fit through it. So that was a bit pointless. A bit. So yeah, it was an okay birthday, I think, for her. We didn't really cook that day. It's just a case of reheat the rest of the takeaway that we didn't have, and then do a stew. So she wasn't really kind of slaving away in the kitchen all day. I could have cooked, but I'm not a very good cook, so I don't bother doing it. I'd rather spend it on takeaway instead. But it comes to pointless though. Excuse me. Pointless week 1. We had a draw on Monday, which goes against the grain of Mum normally winning on Mondays. And then I continued to beat her 4-0. Week 2 was a little bit more up and down. Week 2 we had a draw Monday. I won Tuesday. We had a draw Wednesday. Then I won Thursday and Friday. It was on Saturday as well, week 2, which was like Saturday just gone, and she won that one. So the last fortnight I've pretty much whitewashed her, with the occasion of the win on Saturday and the few draws that we've had. So yeah, that's been the majority of the week. When I have been out of bed, or well, when I've not been sleeping, I won't say when I've been out of bed, because when I've been in bed I've also been listening to music. But when I've not been sleeping, I've mainly been listening to music. It's mainly been Static X or Briony Faith, or Briony Faith, however you pronounce her name, I can never remember. What else have I listened to? I've been listening to a few Aim to Heads compilations, which is like a channel on YouTube that does EDM and cyberpunk remix songs. I would say check them out if you're into kind of your dancey type music. You know, it's quite cool. It is something I've recently been getting into, because they are quite heavy beats. They're not kind of like light, kind of trendy beats. They are more kind of deeper, darker beats. So if you're into that sort of stuff, definitely check them out. I've not watched anything other than Pointless. My mood has, as you can imagine, with suffering from SAD, has been kind of quite low. Not really seeing the point in doing much, so I've been a little bit depressed. But again, that's kind of standard with SAD. It's like you feel down. It's kind of connected to the light, the amount of light that you see in the day, kind of thing, and it affects your mood, because it's not, you don't get much natural light, and the artificial light that you get at night isn't the right kind of light. So it kind of affects and messes with your brain and chemicals in your brain. So that's basically what SAD is, and I do suffer from it. So you know, my mood has taken a bit of a turn for the worst, or turn for the downside. Nothing, not kind of suicidal or anything like that, but just kind of you're in a down kind of mood all the time. Far from being suicidal or anything, it doesn't get you kind of like that. I think it does for some people, but for me, it just kind of makes me kind of like, very much kind of a meh kind of situation. So yeah, that's been my fortnight. I've ranted now for about 13 minutes, 14 minutes, which is about standard really, I think, for one of these kind of vlogs. Pay attention to these things up here. It is something I do have. It just goes to help towards the cost of kind of running the channels, because I do have 2 channels. I have my gaming channel as well as this one. You know, it's just a way of helping me be me, basically. You don't have to do it, but it's always appreciated if you do. And I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a little bit weird to do it, this one, a little bit differently to how I normally do it. I hope you've liked it. If you have, subscribe, like, hit the buzzer, share, do all that kind of stuff. I really do appreciate it when you do. I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye.